A major decision from the leader of one of Maryland's largest school districts. Superintendent Dr. Darrell Williams will not renew his contract with Baltimore County Public Schools.
Name a superintendent that came in that had to deal with a hybrid board, a pandemic, a cyber attack, and a climate in which folks described as somewhat fearful about really doing anything, speaking up. I want you to name a superintendent who's done that.
This morning, he explains why he's choosing to leave and his hopes for the future in an exclusive one-on-one interview.
But I wanted a place where children felt it was exciting, it was special, and they wanted to come back year after year, day after day. And I wanted teachers to understand that we have to make learning come to life.
Plus, from the county to Baltimore City, principals may not be in the classrooms every day, but there's no doubt they're the heart of the schools they work in. Coming up, the recognition that one organization wants to give those administrators.
A state-of-the-art, tech-forward, and innovative space for legalized sports betting in Maryland.
And it's been a bet that's paid off here in Maryland. In a matter of weeks, the state's mobile sports books will take their first ever Super Bowl bets. We check in with the Maryland Lottery on what fans can expect to see. That's all this morning on this edition of 11 TV Hill. And hello everyone, I'm Jason Newton. Welcome to 11 TV Hill. A week of big education headlines in Baltimore County. Superintendent Dr. Darrell Williams revealed that he will not renew his contract next month. And a new report from the state provided some additional insight into the ransomware attack that crippled the district's network almost 3 years ago. Well, namely, that report found inadequate security protections partially played a role in that breach. But some blame goes to the district as well. In 2015, the Maryland Office of Legislative Audits recommended the district move its database servers. However, the report on the 2020 cyber breach claims the district did not. That exposed students and staff's personal information. The malware infected the school's online system through an email. A BCPS staff member forwarded that email to a security contractor. That contractor accidentally opened the file with an unsecured BCPS email address, causing the malware to hit the district's servers. When the data breach happened, school officials did not readily share information with the public. The Inspector General's report claims that that's because federal investigators instructed them not to. At the same time, Baltimore County Public Schools will need a new superintendent. 11 News education reporter Tim Tootin sat down with Dr. Darrell Williams earlier this week, and he explains his decision to leave and what may be on the horizon.
Do they really know Darrell Williams? But again, I'll go back. Name a superintendent that came in that had to deal with a hybrid board, a pandemic, a cyber attack, and a climate in which folks described as somewhat fearful about really doing anything, speaking up. I want you to name a superintendent who's done that.
As superintendent, they're supporters and they're critics. Would you say you've had both?
So I have. But if you notice, more and more supporters have been coming out, speaking truth, stating facts. And when I look at it, I see more supporters than critics, because folks know the truth.
How tough is it to transition? I mean, you've been doing this for a long time, not just in Baltimore County. How tough is it to move on from Baltimore County?
Tim, I'm still in the community. Remember, I had to move into the community. And so I'm invested about the well-being of our students. So the work may look differently. Obviously, I won't be in this position. I will still be around. I have work to do. My wife Shelly and I, we have stories to tell because folks need to know what we've dealt with as a couple, as what I've dealt with as a superintendent.
When you look at your accomplishments, what are some of the things that you're most proud of?
So I will say, again, our focus on teaching and learning, and what does that look like for our classroom teachers, for our administrators. We looked at safety and supportive environment, bringing in safety assistance, because our SROs, although we got additional SROs, they could not do it all, and our principals could not do it all.
Tim Tootin, WBAL TV 11 News.
Now, when the news broke, County Executive Johnny Olszewski thanked Dr. Williams for his service to the school district. He released a statement saying, in part, "I trust that the Board of Education will conduct an exhaustive search to identify a visionary, inclusive, and results-driven leader to help ensure stronger futures for all of our kids. They deserve nothing less."